10 days of creepypastas, and we're starting off with Jeff the Killer. The story goes that a new family had just moved to town, and the teenage son Jeff and his younger brother Lou were just walking to school one day when they encountered a group of bullies. After the bullies threatened them with knives, Jeff ended up attacking them so brutally it would be considered a crime, and Lou ended up taking the fall for his brother. So Lou gets arrested, and it sends Jeff into a deep depression. Well, later on, Jeff ends up going to a party, and he's attacked by the bullies once again, who ended up this time dousing him with bleach and setting him on fire. In response, Jeff ended up killing one of them. He woke up in the hospital covered in bandages, and when they were eventually taken off of his head, he realized that his skin had been bleached a ghostly white, and his lips were red from being burned. This is terrifying, right? Like most people's worst nightmare, except that Jeff said that he kind of liked it, and he started laughing hysterically, which very much so concerned his doctor, but not enough to keep him in the hospital, I guess. So this guy goes home. That night, Jeff's mother entered the bathroom to find that her son had carved a permanent smile into his face and burned off his own eyelids so that he could always see himself smiling. As Jeff's mom ran down the hallway to go and get his dad, he ended up attacking her and his father as well in his sleep. That woke up Lou, who had recently got out of juvie. And the last thing Lou saw was Jeff hovering above him with a knife, whispering, "Go to sleep," before, of course, Jeff unalived him. Now, supposedly, Jeff continues on his rampage and ends the lives of those who refuse to sleep at night. I hadn't read this creepypasta in a few years, and when I was Googling it, I realized there's a spin-off story called Jane the Killer. Get this girl named Jane, both of her parents end up being victims to Jeff the Killer. Suddenly, she's an orphan, and she has to work all the time so she can support herself and her sister. Well, she's approached by the government and asked if she wants to be part of this experiment where they inject her with something called liquid hate. It's this crazy chemical that no one has ever survived a trial of. Liquid hate is obviously supposed to make people feel hatred, but they're supposed to go back to normal after like a minute and 30 seconds. For some reason, the government thinks that it could slow down the rate of serial killers. It really doesn't make any sense. It doesn't matter. Jane ends up being the only person to survive, and of course, the medication turns her skin this ghostly white and turns her hair black and her eyes black, and now she has dedicated the rest of her life to getting revenge on Jeff the Killer. Crazy cinematic universe. See you tomorrow for day 2, and stay spooky, friends.